With UFC 325 in the books, let's matchmake every single fighter on the card. Real quick, we're gonna do the prelims and then onto the main card. Let's start with the winners. Lawrence Louis should fight the winner of Moutinho versus Quinones. Kiichiro Nakamura should fight the winner of Marshall versus Silva, and Don Marfan should fight the winner of Shamrock versus Al Sawadi. Now for the rest of the card. Khan Alfie should fight the winner of Del Valle versus Leave It. Jonathan Mikhailov should fight the winner of Brahimaj versus Soriano. Jacob Malkoun should fight the winner of Ruiz versus Pereira. Cam Rousen should fight Ismail Nardiev, certified banger. Billy Elikana should fight Modestas Bukauskas. This could be a bounce back fight for Bukauskas or a fight for Elikana to get him knocking on the door of the top 15. Now moving on to the main card. Quillan Salkilld should fight Beneil Dariush. Quillan is 4-0 in the UFC and has looked great in every single fight, and after Beneil's last fight, he's going to have to gatekeep the top 15 for a while, but Dariush is still very tricky and dangerous and definitely has a chance in this fight, and what a statement a win like that would be for him. Also, it would be cool to see Salkilld step up on short notice and fight Renato Moicano after Brian Ortega pulled out, but I like the Dariush fight a lot. Tallison Texeira should fight Marcin Tybura. I don't think he's going to get someone ranked that much higher than him after that performance, but Tybura is a small step up and he's still pretty dangerous, so it'd actually be a pretty fun fight. Mauricio Ruffy should fight Dan Hooker. Would be absolutely fireworks, gives Ruffy another striker to build him up, makes sense to me. If the UFC wants to get him knocking on the door of a title shot right off the bat, they could give him the loser of Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira, but that's only if Ruffy still has the fighting nerds buff. Benoit Denis should fight Paddy Pimblett. I said this in my UFC 324 matchmaking video, this fight would be awesome. Europe versus Europe, very winnable fight for both, would be an absolute war. Put it as the main event of a fight night in Paris and watch the tickets roll in. It is a little weird now that Paddy's ranked below Denis, but I still really want to see this fight. And Alexander Volkanovski should fight the winner of Evloev versus Murphy. This should be a no-brainer, but as we all know, the UFC has done some very silly matchmaking as of late, so I don't even know at this point. They'll probably give it to John Silva. But if all is right, this makes perfect sense, and a win over an undefeated guy would be a great name for Volk's resume, and especially at his age. Now let's do the losers, and we're only going to do the main card because I know you guys don't care about my opinion on who Justin Tafa should fight next, or Junior Tafa, I confuse them. Tuivasa should fight the winner of Peterson versus Pat. Just give him a shot at any unranked heavyweight. 6 losses in a row is pretty crazy. Hopefully the UFC just doesn't cut him right here, right now. Rafael Fiziev should fight Manuel Torres or Fares Ziam. Both guys haven't fought since December, so Fiziev should fight whichever one of them doesn't get matched up before then. Both those fights would be absolutely fantastic. Dan Hooker should fight Mauricio Ruffy, as I already said, but I also wouldn't mind to see him fight Quillan Salkilld or Torres or Ziam. Just a striker, please. And finally, Diego Lopes should fight Yair Rodriguez. Please just make this fight, UFC. This should have been Diego's next fight after the Volk fight because of their beef that we saw on full display at that press conference.
Pulon.
Oh.
Pulon.
Oh.
Dímelo.
And for some reason, the UFC didn't make that fight then, so please just make it now. And it literally makes sense in the rankings. It's a no-brainer, please. And that's it. Let me know if you agree with these matchups, do you disagree, and give me some of your own in the comments. See ya.